Hey, Don's fans, we're back again with 4 really special women, have all represented our USF cross-country track and field teams. They're all competing in the same race to try to represent their teams in Tokyo for the 3,000-meter steeplechase. So what will it mean to you and your career if you make your Olympic team? And if you don't, the experience that you take with you?
As of now in 2022, they're going to be like the European Games in Munich, so in Germany, which is where my mom is born. So I'm also really excited for these ones. So yeah, I'm holding on to my Olympic dream, but I know that if I don't make it, if something happens, we don't know. Like I'm gonna be like really sad and disappointed, but running is going on.
Nice. Marie?
Yeah, if I can make the Olympic team next year, that would be awesome. But what I'm really looking for is the 2024 Olympics in Paris. So qualifying in Tokyo would give me some experience.
And Eva, what about you?
Yeah, so now as everyone else is just maintaining the base and just running the volume and building the mileage. So I did the same, and I started running trails, and I've been having so much fun and joy and freedom. And yeah, in the case I choose to go for it and train, so I think this will be a wonderful base for the speed workouts, as Lizzie mentioned. And yeah, if I don't make it, I'll just stay on trails and having fun in the outdoors.
And Lizzie, you kind of have that dual thing going on with law school and running. So I can only imagine you'll want to continue to run, but law school is going to get most of your focus later on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I keep telling myself I'm going to do this for one more year. And I'd kind of told myself like, yeah, I'm going to do it for one more year and I'll make the Olympics. And then I'll get on with law school and be a more productive member of society. But I don't know. I don't think I can quit anytime soon. So even if the Olympics had happened this year, I probably would have continued competing because I enjoy it and I enjoy the process. But I also really like the trails. So I feel like I don't know how far down the line that's going to be, but at some point I'm going to join Ever and do some trail running.
I'm just wondering if you girls can talk about what it means to be part of the Dons family. And, you girls support each other. I mean, people from the past are rooting on the present. I know the current cross-country players, they go into their new locker room and they look at pictures of all the WCC championships, Charlotte Taylor national champion. So, what does that mean to all of you being on this or being part of the Dons family?
I mean, the fact that we are all wearing the USF swag means that we still bleed gold and green. And yeah, me in a black shirt, right? And it's funny because just observing myself and my running mindset and attitude. So when I came into USF and was part of the exciting freshman group and our teammates, just thinking back, I'm like how lucky and grateful I was having 20 Johns next to me, sharing the locker room, the training room, the lactic pain on the trails and the stadium and the workouts. And yeah, it's a community, and I am realizing I'm not an island, I need the support and my friends and my coaches and mentors. So I'm super thankful for being a part of the Dons family and bringing this towards my other community.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that Eva just mentioned the gear, and to be honest, I didn't even have to change because I'm wearing USF gear all day. And if you can see, I mean, Sangling Glaciers up there. It's a picture of it. So, and I really realize these days always when times are getting rougher at home, I miss USF so much, and I keep spending a lot of time on YouTube watching your great videos, Katie, and going back and thinking about all the stuff I learned at USF. I remember my freshman year, we would always start off cross-country season at training camp in Lake Tahoe, and I don't quite remember what kind of like game or challenge it was, but Eva was bringing out the cereal box, and she was like, put it all like in a box, like all your worries and whatever you have. And I kind of took that for myself, and I have this like happy USF box where I have like all my memories. So when like times get rough, I can just like take out my box and think about like all the stuff I experienced. And I'm really thankful for the time I got to spend there and for the people I got to know. And I'm still connected till today. And yeah, it's really great to just have this as a tool in my background.
That's awesome. And you know, Marie and Lizzie, kind of the same thing. You come in kind of later in just a couple years, but you know, did it give you that pride to continue to grow the legacy that these women had done before you?
Yeah, when I came in, I was definitely one of the slowest on the team, so I had to do some working to keep up with everyone else. I think I've been lucky, like I wasn't at USF for that long, and I only really had one cross country season, kind of 1.5. But I've been able to stick around and be a volunteer assistant. When the team was still here, I was doing some training with them. Actually, my main training part at the moment is Dana Klein, who's currently the assistant coach, and Pat gives us a lot of similar training. She's a 5,000 meter specialist. So it's been really nice to continue to be able to be a part of the team as I continue my running journey. And actually, one cool story from last summer is that as I was trying to find races to try and get the world standard, because it's pretty hard to find steeplechase races, because I don't know, especially in the UK, no one puts on any good steeple races because there aren't that many of us that specialize in it. So I was texting Marie and I was like, how do I find a race that I can get into? Like, I'm not good enough to get invited to the Diamond Leagues. Like, we need to figure this out. And Marie was like, don't worry, I'm on it. Like, we've got this race in Paris. Like, we've got some girls who are going to come, and like, you should come too. And I was like, okay, I'll just trust Marie. And I had no idea who was racing. I had no idea what this race was. But I just like got in a car and drove with my parents to Paris, and Marie was there, and we raced. And Marie had a big breakthrough coming back from injury, and I ran 9:41, so it was also a huge breakthrough. And that was the moment when I thought like, oh, I can make it, make it to world champs. And I don't need an agent. I don't need anyone telling me what to do. I just need my USF teammate, Marie.
Awesome. That's awesome. Marie, what about you?
Yeah, USF one day, USF always. I really enjoy the fact that anywhere we go, we can find a Don somewhere. And I actually had Dons visiting me every summer. And it's really cool also to watch TV and see Lizzie or see Elena, or even race. For example, the European Cross Country Championships, I feel like I'm more running with Elena than I'm with the French team, even though, of course, I'm running for France and with the French team, but I feel like I'm part of two teams at the same time. And on the finish line, the first person I go and see is Elena, because I feel like we're still in the same team, even though we are not representing the same country. It's the same as in the US.
We even did a little dance cheer, I think, before the European Cross Country Championships.
I remember I was at the European cross country race in Italy, and I was just warming up, and then Charlotte came to me, who I never met, but we were both Dons. I was Don's alumni, and Charlotte was still a Don, and she brought me a package from Elena, saying like, hi Checkers, hi Eva, I miss you so much, and I'm sending you your favorite snacks. And so my favorite snack is peanut butter, and so Elena sent me a peanut butter Reese's cup from Trader Joe's and a Cliff Bar, and I was like, this totally made my day.
All right, thank you so much, girls. It was awesome seeing you, and I expect to see every one of you in Tokyo. So, I mean, come on now. I want to tell some more features.
Yeah.